Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of videos on here. I guess over the last 2 weeks, the debate in the community here has been rules as written versus the rule of cool. And as I've been going through some of these videos, it's a couple of things have kind of struck out to me. One is it seems that the rule of cool crowd just hides behind the wording, the rule of cool. I have yet to find, maybe it's just my my side of the algorithm, but I have yet to find a person who talks about the rule of cool and like actually whips out their DMG and is like, that rule right there is the one that's rooting my group. I haven't seen that. Okay, so what rule, I guess the question for those rule of coolers out there, what rule specifically is it in either the DM's Guide or the Player's Handbook, is it that's making your group not have any fun? That's the question I've got, because I don't see that anywhere. It's just, oh, rule of cool, rule of cool, rule of cool. Another creator out there said something about along the line of, well, it's called the Dungeon Master's Guide. It's not the Dungeon Master's Rules. And that's just silly. Some silly words that are going on here. Imagine the brag of having paid $50 for a book of rules and then being like, well, I don't use them because it's not fun. If you don't like the rules of a game, that game is not for you. That's not hard, because D&D isn't the only fantasy system out there. There are a bunch of others. And so, like I said, I don't get the brag of, well, I bought all these books and now we're not going to use them because there's no fun at my table. What specifically rule, not nebulous, what specifically in the rules is it that's no fun for you? And that's the big question I've got, I guess. I've got a lot more thoughts on this, but rather than drone on for minutes and minutes and minutes, I'll just pose those two things. Again, number one, saying, hey, I bought this book, but we don't use the rules, is not exactly a brag. And then number two, which specific is making it no fun for your group? Because like I said, if you've got rules to a game and you're not having fun playing the game, that game is not for you. Anyway, here's my 2 cents. Take it or leave it.